Guys, in this video we're going to look at my we're going to look at my two favourite cars of 2022. My two favourite cheap cars of 2022. The two that have surprised me the most. The WLToys 124016 brushless and the UDI 1608. There you go. Thank you very much. Cheers for watching. I'll see you. I'm just joking. But for some of you, that's probably all you wanted to know. Anyway, WLToys, UDIRC or SG, whichever brand you get. These two this year have really surprised me. We'll talk about the WLToys first. This is the brushless version, the 124016, I think. Come brushed, they come brushless. This is the brushless version. The V2 had a bit of a flop with the V1, but the V2 is awesome. I took this into the beach and it absolutely rips. And this is one of the main reasons I absolutely love this thing, is because it's just so much fun on the sand with the sand paddles. Unfortunately, prices have gone up recently, so the brushless one is not all that cheap. The brush one, if you get a good deal though, it does still offer good value for money. You can also get like buggy versions, but I prefer this one, like the desert buggy. So much fun, and as you can see now, recently went down to a local place, had a little bit of a race around with a brushed one. These tyres were a little bit too grippy for that track though, so the brushed one was able to hold its own against this, even though this had a little bit more punch. Go on. Yeah, there we go. We're up. Loads of fun. I do recommend the brushless one though, if you can. If not, the brush one's fine. And you can upgrade them as you go and make it brushless. And not only are they good fun for a bit of dirt bashing and racing around, the buggy version is very good for speed runs. Wow. I'm charging a battery at the moment. I'm going to throw some foams on this. I'm just going to remind you how crazy this thing is going in a straight line. Another reason I like it, because it's so fast out the box. So I changed my mind. We are not going foams because the foams are quite small actually. So I'm just going to swap over to the buggy wheels. A little bit better with these on a road surface. And yep, I'm mismatching them just for those of you that have got OCD. I'm terrible, aren't I? Look at them wheels. Right. Watch how fast this thing is. .43 miles an hour, it's mental. So on to something else now, and it's this UDI. They also come under the SG brand. They came out ages ago. I think they came out, I want to say early 2021. They came out with like an infraction bodied one and like a Mustang style. And now you can get loads. I've got the Beetle, I've got a Lancia, I've got a Mini, I've got like a brushless Mini pickup. This one's brushless as well, and there's like a Fiesta or Ford Focus rally body for that. I've seen some trucks recently as well. There's a Porsche and everything. Anyway, this is my little baby, this one. That's a stock brushed one, and that's a stock brushless one. I mean, you could argue that the Mini's like 1/14 maybe, because obviously Minis are smaller, but they all share the same chassis. But anyway, stock brush ones come with a brushed motor, 2-cell lithium-ion battery, a 2-in-1 ESC, and a 5-wire servo in there. Now, straight out of the box, you need to sort the diffs out because they come pretty much locked. Loosen the diffs, change the steering links that come in the packet. And these things are really capable straight out of the box. The brushless one is a little bit faster. It's got a 3-wire servo, but it's still got that 2-in-1 ESC, and you get a similar or the same battery with it. Again, you need to loosen the diffs. You see this one's got different tyres. They come in the pack as well. They're drift wheels or they're hard plastic. I don't like them. And these tyres slide really well on concrete. Now the brushless one doesn't have as much control as the brushed one, so I'd recommend getting a brushed one if you want to slide it about. If you just want to go for a bit of bashing around in a car park, yeah, get the brushless one. But if you want a little bit more control, I would certainly recommend the brushed one, and it's very well priced, or at least it was. I don't know what the price is now, but you can pick these up really cheap. Now this is my little baby because I've done a bit of work to this one. Obviously I've taken it apart, greased the diffs, loosened them up. I'm also running a LiPo now. I've got a little Hobbywing ESC, separate receiver with gyro. These do actually come with a gyro incorporated out of the box. In my experience, it's not great. Gyro in that is a little bit better. I've upgraded the servo to a metal geared servo, and I put a heatsink on the motor. And this thing drives so smooth. It actually held the lap record on my old track. Oh, it's got a bit of power down that back straight. Super smooth. And that's one of the main reasons why it's one of my favourite this year. It's cheap, it's decent, it's upgradable. Quite a few people out there that drift these in clubs and stuff. So same place I took this, I also took this down there because he's just built a really cool outdoor drift track. This thing was so much fun, I got some laps in. It was cold and a little bit damp, so it's a bit slipperier than normal, but this thing, super smooth, a lot of fun. There we go. Not enough gyro, that's what it was. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is good fun, this. It's perfect, isn't it? It's perfect for an outdoor drift track because they're not going to like rot or anything, are they? And they just need to clean them. Yeah. And like I've said, my little baby, my favourite, this thing, I've usually got a battery ready to go for this. I like to just chuck it on the workshop floor and have a play about every now and then. So there you go, my two favourite cheap RC cars of 2022. I'll leave links in the description. I'll also leave links to the upgrades I did for that. But like I've mentioned, I really recommend the brushed ones, so I'll leave links to them as well. Cheers for watching, we'll see you next time. Whoa! That was a hit the throttle and